Hi, my name is Joey Papa. I'm a coffee consultant, and today we're going to learn how to make a Frappuccino with a Cappuccino. Now, if you're used to buying your Frappuccinos at your local coffee shop, you're probably used to spending about $4 to $5, but you can make them for a fraction of the price right at home. And today we're going to be using instant cappuccino to make a Frappuccino. Let's get started. We're going to need some milk, we're going to need some maple syrup, some ice, and those are the basics of getting started with your Frappuccino. So what we're going to do first is we're going to measure out 1 cup of milk, and you can use whatever milk of your choice you desire. You could use whole milk, non-fat milk, soy milk. So 1 cup of that goes in the blender. After we have that in there, we're going to then we're going to add a half a cup of maple syrup. Now, the reason for the maple syrup is this helps to sweeten the beverage, as well as it helps it to blend really well so that it's very smooth and consistent. So once you have that half a cup of maple syrup in there, we're then going to measure out 16 ounces of ice. And what we're going to do is we're simply just going to add the ice to our 16-ounce glass. And that'll give us a rough estimate of 16 ounces of ice. Once you have that, you can just leave that off to the side until we add the rest of our ingredients. So once we have all those basic ingredients in our blender, we're then going to take our cappuccino mix, instant cappuccino, and these come in various flavors. You could just choose whichever flavor you desire. Today we're just using a standard cappuccino flavor. We're going to take 2 teaspoons of that and add that to our blender into our mixture. And then what we're doing today is we're using a vanilla flavored syrup. You could use caramel, you could use raspberry, whatever flavor you want. But the reason we're using this is to add some extra sweetness to the beverage so that it tastes good in the end product. So today, again, we're using a vanilla syrup, which you could find down the coffee aisle of your local grocery store. We're going to measure out a half a cup of this vanilla syrup, and we're going to pour that into our blender as well. So now that we have all those ingredients in there, what we're going to do lastly is we're going to take 2 packets of instant coffee. Now, if you don't have packets of instant coffee, you could go ahead and just use 2 tablespoons of instant coffee out of a jar. But we're going to take these and add them to our beverage. After you got all of that in there, you're then going to take your 16-ounce cup of ice that we've already pre-measured, and you're going to add that to your blender. Once you've gotten all those ingredients in there, we're then going to turn our blender on high. You're going to let your beverage blend for about 2 to 3 minutes, or if you have a smoothie setting, you're going to go ahead and just put it on the smoothie setting. But after it comes to a stop, you're then going to want to take the top off, and you're going to want to check the consistency of your beverage to see if it's the type of consistency that you're looking for. Once you get the beverage to the consistency that you desire, you can then pour it into your serving glass, top it off with some whipped cream, and enjoy. Again, my name is Joey Papa, and today we learned how to make Frappuccino from Cappuccino.